Hello, it's me James and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you the top 3 bugs and glitches that are in the game at the moment. We are currently in the 1.21.44 update. Again, at some point we will have the winter drop, and of course I will keep you updated whether these work or not. But right now, what we are going to do is go on a brand new world, and I'm going to show you the first OP glitch. Now, this is going to work mainly on PC. I'm not sure if this one will work on other devices, but right now, this one is very, very OP. I will go into creative, and I'll turn off this. And yeah, basically, we don't need anything else. I'm going to start a brand new world. Now, I've used this in my hardcore world a little bit. This one is incredibly good for finding loot really, really quickly. So you can see right here, I've spawned in and we've basically got nothing. So imagine we are in survival, for example. So this could be actually potentially good to find some loot. Maybe there is a treasure chest or something about. But how are we going to find that without finding a map? Well, there is actually a really good trick where you can find stuff really fast. And yeah, you don't even need no items or anything. So basically, all you do is go in and out of full screen really fast. And with any luck, you see that over there? That is almost definitely a chest. So I'm going to make my way over there. That is like the luckiest thing ever. You literally saw me load into this world randomly. But yeah, if we look down again, we should be able to decide. There it is. We should be able to decipher the exact location of a chest. Now, of course, this is going to work with other structures as well. This doesn't just work with, you know, treasure chests. You could find literal, like, I don't know, trial chambers like I did in my hardcore world. But you can see, you can literally pinpoint exactly where the treasure chest is. Go down, get your loot, and you've already started off with all of that loot. And it's really, really easy. Again, all I'm doing is going in and out of full screen using the F11 key on my keyboard. I'm not sure, again, if it will work on different devices due to, yeah, I'm not even sure if you can go in and out of full screen on different devices. Honestly, I haven't tried it. I always do this method on PC if I'm using it. And this method actually gets a little bit better as well. Let me show you. Now, the best way I've found to do this now, after a little bit of testing, is actually at night time. So what we'll do is go to midnight, so the skies are dark. And long story short, you can use the same method to basically find chunks. And I've realized, yeah, at night time it's a lot easier to do, but just because it's dark. You can see here, this is a chunk border. So I'm going to make my way to that corner right there, and I'll be able to decipher where the chunk is. Again, I'm not exactly going to do it because, yeah, you have to be a little bit precise. You can see there, that's a corner. So I just knock that out and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And of course, it would be in the water, but 16. And this should be the end of a chunk. Again, you can see the cross kind of happening there. So yeah, it's really easy to find chunks using this method as well. And remember, it is not just treasure chests that you can find like different structures and stuff underground. So if I go like this, for example, you see over there, yeah, we can see the chest, but if you look really carefully, you can actually see there is a bunch of spawners next to them. Those little zombies next to them are spawners. And if I turn this way, I may have to go a little bit more down here. Oh, there is oh, I didn't want to fall through there, but if we look through this way, we should be able to locate, you see those pots? That is a trial chamber. And just so you guys are not skeptical, yeah, let me go into spectator just to show you. You see over here, yeah, there are so many spawners over here. This seed is, yeah, it actually insane. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there's another one up there, 9. It's just absolutely insane. We've got a trial chamber over there, and actually the deep dark, which is actually, this is actually a really nice seed. I actually like this seed a lot. But yeah, I'm not lying. You can see all the stuff right there, and using the going in and out of, you know, full screen method, you can literally see everything. So with that first one, you might decide that's not a glitch. I mean, that's entirely up to you. I mean, it's kind of not, I don't know if you're supposed to be able to do that. I mean, decide amongst yourself in the comments. But the second one is most definitely a glitch. What I'm about to show you will work on every single world, even though worlds are completely different. Well, they're not exactly completely different. Let me explain. I'm not going to do this on Simply Survival. I know this works 100% on Simply Survival. What I'll do is make a completely new world. I will do this in creative as well. And no, I won't go into peaceful. We'll just turn off multiplayer. And I think we should be good to go. Now, one thing I would advise for this one In fact, yeah, no, you are going to need it, is coordinates. Make sure you've got coordinates on, and that way you are going to be able to find the exact location. Now, like I said, this is going to work on every single world, regardless of what world you have. Maybe, actually, if you've got an old world, maybe it's not the same. I don't know, maybe, like, the Xbox 360 version transferred over, it may be different. That is the only way it could be different, I believe. But right now, what we are going to want to do is go to a certain coordinate. We're going to want to go to 151 in the plus, so we're going to want to go this way. Again, I've gone into creative just to make it a little bit easier. So we're going to go to 151 and minus 146. So we go to 151, which is right here, and then we want to go to minus 146, which is this way. So I'm going to go there, and I shall be back. As you can see, I am now at 151 minus 146, and basically, I'm going to knock a hole out right here. Another thing I would say that would be helpful, but you don't actually need it that much, is a map. So basically, I'm going to get myself a map, just so I know where north, east, south, and west is. You don't really need it, I would say. So yeah, let me just show you what I mean. So north is this way. So I'm just going to face north, I think, for now. Actually, no, I'll face east, like that. So yeah, we should be good here. And basically what I'm going to want to do at these coordinates is dig straight down, all the way down to bedrock. Now, some things that I would advise you take is maybe some like gravity blocks like this. Maybe you'll come across some lava. Obviously take some food and armor, and obviously normally you don't want to dig straight down, but what I would advise you to do, stand across two and go like this, and you want to dig all the way down to the bedrock. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, and I'll be back very shortly. Potentially you're going to come across caves along the way. What I'll do is just border them off like this and continue going down using the, you know, method like this. So look down, see if it's safe, go down this way, see if it's safe, and then, you know, just continue all the way down to bedrock. Might even find some diamonds on the way, pretty nice. Before long, you should get all the way down to bedrock, as you can see. So what you're going to want to do is just get a block. I mean, yeah, I should probably told you this. Bring some obsidian or something. And just mark it out. What we're going to do is use crying obsidian. You don't have to use crying obsidian. Basically, mark out the 151 minus 146. So I'm just going to put that there. And at this stage, I'm actually going to stand here and just destroy any blocks that are not bedrock all the way around me. And I'll show you what it should look like. Once you've cleared the area, you should have something that looks a little bit like this. Again, this is kind of an overkill. I just like to do it. You technically can just do the east side. So if you're pointing eastwards like this from your center spot, yeah, you can just clear out kind of like the east southeast side. You see that, this kind of corner? And basically the reason being, I'll show you why. We can remove this now, and now what we're going to want to do is grab ourselves some soul sand and also some skulls. Now this is actually a fully naturally spawning automatic wither killer. This is going to be the same on every single world, I kid you not. Just be careful, you're going to obviously need somewhere to stand. So I'm probably going to stand over here. Again, I'm in creative, it doesn't really matter. This also works 100% in survival. This is the exact same in my survival world, in simply survival. So we're going to miss the bottom one. We're going to place one block here. Again, I'm going to make it a little bit brighter. There we go. And then I'm going to have another block here, one on the bottom and one here. Remember, we can set up a wither any way, so it doesn't really matter if the arms are facing this way. We simply place one here, and the last one here. And you can see the wither will actually get trapped inside this bedrock. Again, I'm not going to go into survival. I'm going to stand here and just watch in creative, as you can see. But what I'll do is I will skip, obviously, this. Actually, I'll speed it up. I won't skip it. So I'll be back as soon as this is finished. So here we are. We've got the final explosion. And of course, once this happens, we get to go and get our nether stars. Now, when you come over here, you should just see it on top of the bedrock. It will never, ever fall through the bedrock. Occasionally, it might be in a different spot. So just have a little look about. But it is really simple. As soon as you know the exact spot, so I know the spot's here, I simply can set up a wither. And, yeah, just let it do its thing. Now, I wouldn't set up more than one wither because the explosion from the first initial wither could push one out. So just be careful. I mean, I think if you could do it quick enough, maybe you could get away with it. But, yeah, I think one at a time. Alright, I'm doing 2 at a time at the minute. So 2 at a time is actually working as well. So, there we go. That is how to make an automatic wither killer. And yes, this is going to work on any world that you've got. All right, so the bedrock formation at the bottom of every world is exactly the same. I use this method in Simply Survival. So, yeah, hope this helps out. Now, the last glitch on the list is really a no-brainer for me. There is a couple of uses for this glitch, and I'm going to go through them right now. So, as you can see, I have got a full inventory. This, yeah, could be bad if I wanted to carry some more items. For example, if I wanted to carry this, yeah, I can't carry it because I've got a full inventory, right? Well, there is actually a way you could carry a full shulker box extra having a full inventory. This does mean if you had a full shulker box full of stacked items, you could have an extra 1,700 items in your inventory. That is a massive amount of extra items in your inventory. All right, so basically all you're going to want to do is open, and yeah, you're going to kind of click this and then pick that up at the same time. So you're going to click this and exit, should I say, at the same time. And what this will do is kind of allow you to pick up both, if that makes sense. So I've now got the stone, and I've also got the shulker box with all my items in my hand. So I'll show you that one more time, because I don't know if I said that really good. But basically, yeah, we're going to open our inventory, and we're going to hold this item and then exit out at the same time. If you do it quick enough, you can actually pick up both items, all right? So if you stand over the item and exit out, now I've got both items, all right? I've got the shulker in my inventory, but I've also got that stack. It's actually worked backwards this time. So, like I said, yeah, this one is quite powerful if you want to hold extra items in your inventory, but it does actually yeah, it actually works to be is that the right phrase? I don't know, but yeah, it actually works to be a duplication glitch as well. There are a couple of different ways you can do this duplication glitch. It works on realms and normal worlds, which is a complete bonus. However, today I'm going to be performing it on realms, no particular reason, just because I'm on my realm right now. So there are a few different things that you need to take into account if you're going to perform this duplication glitch. This might not actually work in the overworld for you. I know, crazy. I have no idea why. If that is the case, go ahead and make your way to the nether. And if it doesn't work in the nether, make your way to the end. The only difference I can tell is it's a different dimension, and it does something in a different dimension. I have no idea why. But for me, yeah, guess what? It doesn't work in the overworld, but it does work in the nether. So, yeah, I'll meet you guys in the nether. Right, now I'm in the nether. I'm basically going to show you two different versions of this glitch. They're both very, very OP. Long story short, you're going to need 65 of the item you want to duplicate. This is also going to need to be a stackable item. Yeah, it can be any stackable item in the game. This time, I'm just using diamond ore. You can use normal diamonds. You can just use anything you want. So, I'm also going to need an item where I can completely fill my inventory as well. So, I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to throw this one on the floor. Actually, no, I think it was the 64 I should have thrown on the floor. It doesn't really matter. I can swap them around in a second. Alright, it's gone down here. So basically, what I want to achieve is I need to pick up that block and, of course, have the 64 in my inventory as well. But, of course, we know that's not possible because I've got no more room. But using this glitch, I can actually do that. So it might take a few times. And we should just be able to pick up the item and have the stack of 64 at the exact same time. Again, it might take a few times. So you just want to continuously try to do it. Not having much luck this time. There we go. And now I've got the item and the stack in my inventory. At this point, you're simply going to want to log out of your realm or your world. Exactly the same on a normal world. And then just load up the realm or the world. Remember, we've only got 65 of the item, or at least that's how much we started off with. By doing this glitch, we actually get ourselves an extra 63 items. So you can see now I've actually got 2 rather than one stack what I started off with, which is absolutely insane. Like I said, there is actually a way where you can make this way better. So I'm just going to get rid of these for now, and let me show you the more OP version. Yeah, I think I've got all these items in here. So what I'll do is I'll just get these items out of the bundle. A little bit of lags there. Right, that was crazy. So basically you can see I've got 65 of each of the items. They're not in order, which is kind of annoying, but I'll kind of put them in order right now so you can see. Yeah, I've got 65 of each of the items. Got a little bit more rockets, so maybe I can dispose of some of my rockets, or just put them in this, you know, I'll just put them in there for now. That should be alright. And of course, we need to get rid of that lot. So yeah, we're also going to need a crafting table for this version. Like I said, we've got 65 of each item, and I've also got 9 different stacks this time. This is the clear difference to the first time. You're also going to want some items where you can fill your inventory, remember. So what I'm going to do is place the stacked items inside the crafting table, alright? So the full stacks inside the crafting table. That will leave a singular item of the corresponding item in our inventory, alright? And we've got 9 different items. I've just picked 9 random ones just so you can see. At this stage, let's go ahead and fill our inventory. I'm just going to fill it up with chicken. And yeah, we're just going to exit out of the game. Force exit out of the game. So this way is a little bit different. And that is Alt F4 on a PC. Maybe slightly different on obviously consoles and like mobile devices. You will have to exit out a different way. But other than that, it should be exactly the same and work exactly the same. Remember, this is on Realms. Realms is going to be exactly the same on different devices. So just bear that in mind. Only the way that you exit out will be different. So now we're just going to log into the game. It didn't take too long. Oh, God. It did change my skin, though. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. And we are actually going to wait for the realms to load up. And we'll load it into our realm. Now, remember, we started off with 65 of each item. We should have actually gained a 63 of each of the items as well. So you can see, remember, we had, I think, the singular ones in our inventory, right? And now they're all full stacks. Let me just pull that chicken out. And now, when we go into the crafting table as well, the full stacks are actually located in the crafting table as well. Again, we've managed to duplicate all 9 different stacks, but it's a slightly different method. Very, very OP, though. So, there we have it. There are my top 3 OP bugs and glitches in the latest version of the game. Remember, if you disagree with any of the bugs and glitches on this list, let me know in the comments below. And that is all I've got time for. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. I will catch you guys on the next one.